Good evening, divine, beautiful souls. So we just entered the transit of Sagittarius, where we just exited this beautiful energy of Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about is about setting the sacred space for our transformation and really re-alchemizing, re-innovating our boundaries between ourself and ourself, really, and ourself and other things. And when we realize, and I say ourself and ourself because we were in the midst of a Mercury retrograde. I want to explain this for a moment because a lot of people have a little bit of a confusion, and it brings a lot of terror and fear and terror, that was kind of funny, in regards to Mercury going retrograde. Now you can kind of see the difference in regards to Mercury going direct. We are still in a shadow period, though, which it's what a Mercury retrograde is simply us communicating something to ourselves. The reason why it's hard to connect with other people during a Mercury retrograde is everybody's doing it as a collective, and people are focusing back in. For some people, that is terrifying to communicate with yourself. At one point, it was terrifying for me. And I didn't even realize there was Mercury retrogrades at that time. But it's a beautiful gift because it allows us to take our time and understand who we are and how we communicate with ourselves. What are we communicating with ourselves? Now, we go into a direct, and that communication's back on because we're not necessarily, as a group, focusing primarily on our connection with ourselves. So, really, that time period is a gift from the universe. The shadow period is literally when all of that stuff that we literally just learned about ourselves, everything that we just went back on and said, oh my God, what the fudge is going on? We're taking all that in and we're processing it. We're processing all of the information that was just received during this Mercury retrograde about ourselves. And now we're applying it outward, okay? We're going to be able to use that and level up. Now, we should have already leveled up during that time, but it gives us a second chance to really ground it in a direct. Now we are now presently in Sagittarius. Sag. Now, Sag is all about the energy of beliefs. They are the storytellers. It is connecting with spirit, our higher selves, connecting with source, God. All of these literally can be filled in that blank. The divine, something greater than ourselves. Fine-tuning that connection, this transit is important. Also, looking back at what stories we've literally been telling about ourselves and where are those beliefs coming from? Where are those stories coming from? Asking those questions. Being the philosopher. Discover something within yourself. Discover something outward as well. Discovery is important during the Sagittarius energy. It's a beautiful energy, and it is wildfire. It is a very positive energy of optimism, but it's blunt. It's very straightforward and to the point. that being said, another thing, don't make plans, like concrete plans for Sagittarius. I say this because Sagittarius is all about Jupitering. I love coining that. It's about allowing ourselves to expand, and those magic and miracles to be presented as if we're almost tripping over it, like the Fool card in tarot. That's what this transit is. Taking the leap of faith, even if things don't make sense, and literally magic and miracles are around the corner. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. Just take that step and see what happens. I was telling a friend earlier just this, like, I don't know if I would make plans during this transit, just in general, like, because you're almost limiting yourself by doing so. And I guarantee you, some of those plans probably might be canceled. Just saying. So it's almost better to say, I feel like going out tonight. Let's do it. If you're not one to normally do that by yourselves, take a chance. Take a risk. Do it. Walk outside your comfort zone. Get out there. Take a journey. And whatever that means to you, that you'll have fun. And watch the magic occur. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what you're going to find. You don't even know anything. And that's half the beauty of it. That's why I love Sagittarius. It's the element of surprise in the most beautiful way. Right now, Jupiter is in Sagittarius, its home planet. And Jupiter's all about expanding. And so is Sagittarius. So, it being in its home is absolutely incredible. It means allow yourselves to feel into this energy. Fill your cup within this energy. And whatever you're putting out into the universe, you will get it back. So, that it's like a boomerang effect. Sag is like a boomerang. So, if you're throwing the boomerang in love, you're going to receive it. You will. The universe will deliver, I promise you. You know, and it's not necessarily attaching to whatever you think it is. I guarantee you it won't be anything you thought it was. It will be better. Setting the intention that something shifts would be more accurate. And guiding that in a direction. Direction. Key in Sagittarius. Navigator of the stars. Arrow. Direction. So, during this transit, point the arrow towards the direction you vibe with, and you shall receive off that path. Just saying. I absolutely love Sag energy. I just do. I have a Sag rising. For me, having so much water in my chart in regards to Sun, Scorpio, and Cancer Moon, that Sag saves my butt. Oh, and play with fire. Yeah, I'm telling you to go out and play with fire. This is the time of year to start a bonfire or whatever that is and really connect with the element of fire. Seriously. Do it. Do it. And also going with the flow. Going with the flow will be your best friend. Try not to be like bah humbug, because I guarantee you it'll not be fun. Meh. So, that being said, ask yourself what you believe and how those beliefs about yourself can flourish by taking some type of direction and taking the leap of faith and see what happens with it. You can still journey within yourself, but you can also take an outward journey as well. Have a beautiful night, divine, beautiful souls. And I shall see you on the next segment of Kevin, the Meditating Jew's astrology update. And remember, reach out to me if you would like me to look at your chart, and or any questions you may have. I do soul empowerment journeys through the astros, through the different zodiac energies as well, and I have found it to really innovate my life by this model that I use by Chris Witecki. And if I can help you with it, reach out, leave a comment, and love you guys. Namaste.